Hope you're ready for some heavy breathing and some horrendous facials.
Oh yes, so this is the ultimate all body push session. This is to build chest, shoulders, triceps and quads and glutes. You're going to hit all of that in one session just across 6 exercises. This is great for someone who's looking to get lean, athletic all year round, but still be able to run, still be able to perform. This kind of program is push all body, pull all body, and then pull upper body, push upper body. So this enables me to split my leg day up, so I don't have as many aches and pains, enabling me to run and perform 3 times a week, but it also allows me to build muscle and keep great shape. Enjoy, this is the push all body session.
Always start my sessions with 50 calories on a machine that uses your arms and your legs, so elliptical or the assault bike. This gets everything primed, gets a bit of a sweat on, ready for the session, juices flowing. I always do a series of mobility and stretches before my workout as a warm-up, because this is the shit that you never do at the end. So I always do a downward dog, into a pigeon, into a scorpion, into whatever this is, hip flexor, rotate the arms around. This pretty much warms up the whole body, gets everything mobilized for a big session. So into pigeon, kick it all the way around. I always use the parts that I don't like as a warm-up. So I do mobility and I do abs to start the session. They're my worst bits. They're the bits I put off every single day, so I do them first and then I'm ready to go, and I'm ticking all the boxes that are going to keep me injury proof and keep me consistent. Oh, tight today. Now we've got abs, weighted reverse crunches. Do them body weight to start with if you're inexperienced, then into corkscrews, working the lower abs into the upper abs. You want to try and pair the two, this way you hit all 6 to 8 of your abs, and this is how you're going to grow them. A lot of people swerve them, so I always do them at the start, and then you never miss them, and then you get in the abs that you want. Put this up a little bit so you've got something to grip on. Dumbbell in between the feet, get a nice grip on there. Knees into your chest. Once they go out straight, full extension, stretch the abs, curl in. Pull through your arms if you need to. Oh. Can't talk anymore, they're killing me. Oh. 5 seconds. Oh. Then straight into corkscrews. Oh. And that is a I can't speak. And that is a deadly combo. So this is a bit of a pro tip for anyone who's in a maintenance phase, or if you're looking to build muscle. Sugar, water, you know, like the geezer out of Men in Black. Sugar, water, and then amino acids. I've got a creatine in here as well, and I sip this while I train. Now, a lot of people don't think amino acids work, but I've used them consistently for years. I don't use any performance enhancing drugs. This is the closest thing I get. And remember, with supplements, sometimes there is the placebo effect, and if you think it works, it fucking works. So don't always listen to the science, commit, 100% believe it, and a lot of the time it fucking works anyway. Oh yes, first up is leg extension. This pre-fatigues the quads, and I found this has just really helped my knees and gets everything moving and grooving. I usually put a mat at the bottom of the movement near the pad. This allows me just to create a better stretch, just pushes it that extra inch, and we all know that extra inch counts in all aspects of life. So now I've got optimal stretch and tension at the bottom as well as the top. Right, big set, we want it. Always make sure you pull yourself into the seat, squeeze from the bottom, not at the top. Hold at the top for 2 seconds. Lovely stuff. On the hip thrust machine, a lot of lads neglect glutes, and the amount of girls that butcher this exercise, it's a joke. Stop having your feet so far out, because you're just going to dominate the quads and not your ass, which is what we're trying to work. to bring your feet in a bit shallower, and the force wants to be going up, not backwards. So if you're sliding it that way, it's a big sign that you're pushing through your quads, not your glutes and your hamstrings. So feet come back a little bit further than you want. I always start at the bottom, just like you would with a hip thrust if you was going to do it normally. Get your feet set, brace through your core, so keep the arms tight, drive up, and you can see that my knees are at a right angle. Oh. A lot of people neglect the glutes, especially lads, but it is the core of your legs. A lot of your power will come from either your abs or your arse. So legs are already pretty pre-fatigued. This now is wide stance, leg press, supersetted with narrow stance. The idea behind this is squat pattern movement and then heavily load the knees, finish the quads off. Pretty savage. Minimal rest in between, lifting the same weight across both. So it's a 16 rep total, 8 reps in one, 8 reps in the other. Wish me luck. Now for the narrow stance. Try and get the feet nice and even. A little bit of a rest, 10 seconds. Big deep breath. We want it. And that is leg press superset. That pretty much finishes off legs for this session. Now we're going to go on to the upper body stuff. 3 short exercises. This helps because I don't ache as much, and then I'll train my hamstrings and glutes again on another day. Splitting my leg session up allows me to run 3 times a week, and this allows me to function, whereas if I just did one big leg day, that would write me off and potentially write off some of my runs. And you know what it's like with leg DOMs, just makes you feel like shit sitting on the toilet. So yeah, I break it up. I've seen good progress in my legs, getting stronger, and I don't mind splitting the sessions, and it allows me to hit my upper body twice a week. Flat dumbbell press, landmine shoulder press, and then just a tricep exercise. So 3 and 3, works nicely. Going in the lower rep ranges, because we're not looking to massively fatigue, we're looking to maintain strength in this session. And then on the second push session, with upper focus, that's more focused around hypertrophy. So we're hitting 2 energy systems, and this will help maintain my strength, and then that one's more for shape. We're looking for 4 to 6 reps, and we're looking to stay about 1 to 2 reps in reserve, just because it's been showing me strength exercises actually pushing to failure every single time can actually work against you in a strength phase. So 6 reps, who wants it? Solid 6 reps, stick to numbers. So this is can't get the words out. So this is kneeling landmine press. So obviously we're working unilaterally and there's a lot of instability. Now this isn't optimal for muscle building. If you're looking to build muscle, you need a more stable base. But I'm actually preparing for a big challenge where I don't actually know what the challenge is going to be. So I need to be prepared and I need to be more as athletic as possible. So that's why I throw in an unstable one, and then in my other session I'll have a more stable exercise, more focused around building muscle. But this is more as a strength overall. We've got a mat on the floor just to look after our sensitive knees, aiming for 6 to 8 reps, looking for strength. The main focus is full range of movement, trying to keep ourselves as stable as possible through these obliques to make sure that we can counter anything. And yeah, that crosses over into other things as well. Hope you're ready for some heavy breathing and some horrendous facials. And you're gonna notice that my left side is dodgy as fuck. Don't know why. Tried to fix it, doesn't fix itself. They're exhausting as well after everything we've done. But it's good, isn't it? Tempo high, how we like it. Last exercise, nice fixed tricep one. Going pretty heavy, just max reps, max set, aiming for anywhere from 8 to 12 reps. This is just more of a max effort, trying to push as close to failure as possible. I touched on triceps on the other push session. I keep talking about it, you will see it soon, but I'm just trying to show you what a typical all body push session would look like, how you need to train and how you need to think. I think a lot of people are going to start training this way, especially all the hyrox lot. Anyone who's a busy professional looking to perform, doesn't have time to be hitting the gym 5-6 times a week, you're able to hit every muscle group within 4 sessions. And as long as you make these sessions very similar to this, you're going to have a pretty mega physique, be able to spend time elsewhere. So for 4 hours hard graft, you can look absolutely wham, like I did. Jokes. Bring yourself down. As you can see, my triceps are fully stretched, fully loaded, which is what we're looking for. And then full drive down, big squeeze at the bottom. One more. Wow. Oh. Cooked. 2 more sets of that. That is finito. Full all body push session. If you've enjoyed it, drop it a like, drop it a subscribe, so we're posting many more of these. Peace. Lovely. Lovely having you here.